体に一つの心。さあもっと踊ろうよ。標的です。速やかに殲滅を。ええ、夫の敵と思って挑むわ。レクイエム・フォー・ソレツの憎しみ。
Yeah, Sakura is a katana Valkyrie. That is, hold on a minute. Pinon is a permanent 5-star water bow unit, and is a new unit along with Nevin from the new facility event. Like Nevin, Pinon also has a unique status effect, which in Nevin's case, affected both of his skills, and therefore vital to his role as a supporter. For Pinon, none of her skills are affected by the status effect. In terms of competition, Nevin is completely blown out of the water by Pattaya, who is more common, though that doesn't mean that he's bad himself. Ignoring Pattaya, he has relatively good skills and abilities. How about Pinon? Well, she competes with Hunter Ceres and Liranoa, the former a collab exclusive 5-star and the latter a permanent 5-star. So how does she stack against them? Let's find out. Again, we'll go through the abilities first, as her unique ability is the core of her kit. Gabriel's Covenant grants Pinon a 5-minute debuff that serves no purpose other than granting her an enhanced combo set after the debuff wears off. Like Nevin, Pinon also has a unique Force Strike that has 2 charge stages and slows her movement while charging. At full charge, the Force Strike has a Frostbite Punisher effect and removes 13 seconds from her debuff duration when it connects. When the debuff wears off, Pinon's standard combo is enhanced by a 6th attack combo, which restores 5% of inflicted damage as HP to her, with a maximum healing capacity of 7% of her maximum HP. Additionally, the special attack has a 40% chance to increase her energy level by 1, and also has the ability to continuously fire by pressing the screen continuously. Compared to Nevin's variant, Pinon is unable to reduce her debuff duration significantly, though it doesn't really matter as her skills aren't affected. The enhanced Force Strike has good damage mods, with the debuff timer reduction as a bonus, though this will change how you play bow units. Her 6th combo allows her to self-sustain, and may buff her skill damage if she manages to energize. The low proc chance of the energy level is compensated by the ability to spam the combo indefinitely. Also, her damage mods for her 6th combo is very good, so you might want to prioritize that special attack to output damage. Overall, this ability by itself is quite good, and perhaps slightly better than Nevin's ability. But when working in tandem with her attack rate ability, things might get a bit convoluted. Her resistance is 100% burn resist, which is standard for water units at this point, along with stun resist. Her 3rd ability grants her a 20% attack rate buff when her HP is above 70%. This ability is quite good, but may not be useful due to her unique Force Strike, which takes a while to fully charge. Her set of abilities grants her a peculiar playstyle, which I'll get into during the equipment section. Her co-abilities include the usual skill haste for bow units and the same old negligible resist buff that is basically non-existent. Sanctus Arrow deals 1210% damage and inflicts Frostbite. Its SP cost is slightly higher than average at 3350 SP, but the skill has good damage mods and Frostbite, which makes it a simple yet effective skill. Soul Benediction grants her a blessing from Gabriel for 20 seconds, which includes a 20% strength buff, 20% defense buff, and nullifies any attack that is less than 15% of her maximum HP. Weirdly, the blessing is lost upon being attacked, which means that the defensive buffs can tank medium hits once before they wear off. With a high cost of around 8500 SP, you might want to avoid getting attacked, if possible to maximize damage output while the buff is active. With her conflicting abilities, she presents a peculiar playstyle. During her debuff phase, prioritize her force strikes to get the Punisher effect and reduce the debuff duration. Her skill 1 needs to be activated as much as possible to output more damage and frostbite. In her buff phase, her 6th combo is preferred as it can work very well with her attack rate buff. Though this means that you'll miss out on the frostbite Punisher. How you use her will influence on how you equip her. For her abilities, as an attack unit with an enhanced force strike she can take skill damage, skill haste, striking haste, frostbitten Punisher, force strike damage, and perhaps any strength and crit rate and damage buffing abilities. For her dragon, she doesn't have Gabriel as a equipable dragon unlike Nevin who has Ramiel, so her preferred dragons would be Siren, Dragon Eugene, Halloween Miritimus, the 2 rabbits, and Leviathan. For weapons, as usual the Agito bow is preferred, with Chimera Tech and High Mercury weapons being good alternatives. The 5-star Imperial bow is also a decent option due to its crit rate buff. For her Wimprints, these will do, but she has quite a number of options depending on how you want to use her, so be mindful on what Wimprints you choose to equip, to not miss out too much from her with your playstyle. Pinon is a unit with varying playstyles, much due to some conflict between her attack rate ability and her unique force strike. That being said, she fared better than Nevin, due to 2 reasons, the first being that she's not overshadowed by her class, as the attack class is very broad and have varying roles unlike a support class. The second being that she doesn't have fierce competition. Liranoa is quite underwhelming at the moment, unless her mana spiral improves her like how Hawk and Nefaria got buffed drastically by this. Hunter Ceres may have high damage with her very powerful and fast force strikes, but Pinon's 6th combo, attack rate buff, frostbite and its Punisher allow Pinon to be almost Ceres' equal in damage potential. For Pinon's downsides, other than her moderately conflicting abilities, her biggest would be her steep learning curve, as she differs from most bow units in gameplay. Overall, she is a great addition to the water bow unit class, and a good alternative to Hunter Ceres for those who failed to get her, myself included. Now go out there and defeat alternate dimension Bayonetta. That's all from me. Moga out.